Hello Wargamers and welcome to our 10th edition Warhammer 40k Battle Report for today. I am Luka from MiniWarGaming.com, joined today by my friend Kase, also known as SlayerKase from Twitch TV. And we are going to be playing Word Bearers, well, Chaos Space Marines really, against the Vilka Fenrika, the Space Wolves, one of my favorites. I hope to lose this one for the glory of the Allfather.
I hope you lose too.
We'll lose together!
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's take a look at the Word Bearer list first today. We ended up with a weird points for like 2015, 2025 because sometimes math is hard, so forgive that. I am playing...
Done the year.
I don't know what. Sorry.
We should have done the year. We should have just done 2023.
223.
That would have been
2023
smarter.
points.
We could have got there.
I'm at 2025, so I'm technically 10 points higher than Kase here. So if I win, let's put an asterisk beside this one.
Instead, I'm adding a relic.
You could, I mean.
No, there's no 10-point relic.
All right, let's take a look at my list. I got leading the entire thing. I got some big dummy in Terminator armor. He's a Chaos Lord. Technically my Warlord, I guess, because I feel like a Chaos Lord would lead this force. He's got nothing. He's got a combi bolter and a fancy Chaos weapon. And alongside him, we got everyone's favorite little Word Bearer chaplain. However, a shadow of his former glory from last edition. When I could have put 2 artifacts and 2 warlord traits and then a word bearer upgrade on him, he was really, really good. Now he's just now he's just the chaplain, but he's still cool, so I still bring him.
What's the name?
I always call them Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, I just Rob the chaplain.
Okay, so it's not a character from...
No, because he used to rob you of your life.
Oh, Luka, come on. You're better than this.
He was pretty nasty. I remember, if you guys watch my battle reports, you remember Rob the Chaplain, or the Dark Apostle, sorry, my apologies. And then we have a Master of Possessions. Yes, this is the Erebus model, but it is a very fitting Master of Possessions. And he is going to be equipped with the Liber Hereticus, which is an enhancement for Chaos. And it was a lot of points. It's like 40, but it's pretty good, so I get it. And that's it. To the rest of my list here, I have a unit of Cultists with their full arsenal of weapons, because Cultists are armed to the teeth these days. We have a unit of Legionnaires with a las cannon and a melt-gun. And we have a heavy melee weapon in there too. That's the two-handed chainsword there. And then we have our aspiring champion with a fancy sword and a plasma pistol. Moving on, I will be running a unit of 10 possessed. No icon in there because I don't really have the model for it. And then we have 5 Chouse Terminators with combi bolters. And I think there's a chain fist in there somewhere and a bunch of power fist. I have Obliterators, 2 of them. And lastly, I believe we have some Accursed Cultists. These guys look really fun. I'm really excited to play these guys. I brought the Dark Apostle to join them because the idea of a Dark Apostle from the Word Bearers leading a bunch of really cool looking individuals, yeah, that is very appealing to me. And I have a Chaos Rhino. And of course, I got like this thing, it's like a Corn Lord of Skulls or something. I don't know. I brought it because it looked cool. It's a conversion, a heavily converted model that Dave has on his shelf, and I took it without asking him.
Which model's that? I can't...
I don't know. It's like that thing with an axe there.
Oh, I don't think I see it.
You should just think in the back.
Oh, there it is.
All right, that's enough of the Word Bearers. Let's go take a look at the glorious wolves, servants of the Allfather.
Okay, so hi, I am Kase, SlayerKase on Twitch, and I am challenging Luka's Bearers of the Word with my Vilka Fenrika, which is the cool thing to call them, which shows people you know the lore.
Exactly.
Leading my army is my custom made-up character, Daradax. He's in Terminator armor, he's with the Terminators, in the Storm Wolf, gonna shoot up the board and just pop out and hit things with hammers, tell you about the Light of the Imperium, give you a chance to repent. No, we're not doing that. I've also brought some Eradicators, Eradicators with the multi-meltas. They look like melta rifles, but trust me, they're the multi-meltas, I promise. And I also got my amazing speeder. I love this thing, heavily converted up. It's gonna fly around, shoot around. My wonderful Long Fangs with a Wolfguard pack leader with a missile rack. Also kind of jumping over some more of the characters. We've got Old Man Bjorn. We woke him up for this fight. He's gonna like run over there and talk to Rob, give him a stern, give him a shake, and tell him to start acting right and to get everybody else off his lawn. With him is his angry nephew, Murderfang. He's come to do exactly that. And we've got one just very haggard, upset Iron Priest running behind them, trying to get them to heal up and just stay back, but they never do. We also got some Hounds of Mordecai, and I've got a Reaver Lieutenant with them. This is also a Kit Bash custom model that I made with a bunch of different units. I'm very, very excited for him. I think it looks dope. My tank, a Predator Annihilator, if I'm getting the mean, scary words for, monsters and destruction correctly.
That was always that was initially very specific to the Space Wolves back in, I think, 5th edition. Only they could take the double las cannon turret and like the sponsons.
Tell me more about the world that was, Luka.
I know.
Tell me more about
that. That's back when the Land Raider Crusader was only available to the Black Templar. And
tell me about Countercharge next. tell me about the Countercharge.
You may proceed.
If you can't tell, Luke and I are friends in real life. All right. So I also got some doggos. You got to bring some doggos. There's a Cyberwolf in there.
I'll kill him.
He's the one. Don't hurt the dogs.
They're dead, dude.
Trigger warning for dog pain. All right. But yeah, they're gonna run and grab objectives, and I think that's everything. If I missed it, it probably doesn't matter. Oh, right. Blood Claws in a drop pod coming down with Lucas the Trickster.
Now I will say this is an exception to the rules of the game here, because my man Kase has been running Lucas the Trickster and 9 Blood Claws in a transport for literally the entire time we've been playing Warhammer 40k.
Like 3 editions now.
So cannot do that anymore in 10th edition technically, because you cannot take less than 10 Blood Claws in a unit.
For now. For now. We'll see what happens.
And you can't take 11 models in a drop pod, so I'm like, I don't care, dude. You can take 10 Blood Claws, and drop pods carry 11 homies. There you go.
Yeah, they crammed in.
We got a special rule, drop pods carry 11 homies.
Yeah, and I gave you 10 extra points to work with, so.
There we go, exactly. A little give, a little take. I like that.
All right, it's a friendly game.
And that's it?
I think it's time to roll dice.
All right, we're gonna roll dice. Let's take a look at this table. Well, today's Leviathan mission will be priority targets. It's very easy. It's the objectives in this area are vital to the war effort, and securing them is of the highest priority. So in the second and forward battle rounds, you'll score 5 victory points for every objective you control at the end of your command phase, which is after Battle Shock, everyone. Up to 10 victory points per turn. And at the end of the battle, you'll score 5 victory points for every objective you control, up to 15 victory points. And again, as a reminder, you can only get up to 50 points in your primary. The other 30 points, or 40, that's math, have to come from your secondary mission cards that we will be randomly drawing today, because we both decided to play tactically instead of fixed. I should also note it will be a search and destroy style deployment with our 5 objectives, 1 directly in the middle, 1 in each player's square in their deployment zone, and then 2 more in no man's land opposite them. On top of all that, we will be playing with supply lines. They are vital, or the objective in your deployment zone is vital. If you control it in your own deployment zone at the start of your command phase, you will be awarded an additional command point on a roll of a 4 up, but that will count towards your command point for the battle round, to keep in mind. When you're ready, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey Wargamers, my name is SlayerKase on Twitch, and this is Slayer Tristan.
He's like super tired.
It's good. He's good tired though. Like some kids are so fussy when they're tired, but he's amazing. He's
actually so cold.
He's awesome. But yeah, so I am a Twitch streamer. A lot of Dungeons & Dragons, a lot of StarCraft, a lot of Warhammer 40k we're getting into, and I'd really, really love to see you guys on the channel sometimes. The secret code word is Lucas the Trickster, because he was amazing this round. Luka vowed to kill him, and you'll see. I don't want to give anything away, but Lucas the Trickster did some cool stuff, so that's going to be the code word, just Lucas the Trickster, or just Trickster, and I got a little surprise for you. So just come into my stream, say that. I streamed Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so just pop in. I'd love to see you guys there. Thank you, and happy wargaming.
And boom, voila, here we are, we're deployed. Look at this.
Hell yeah.
We got our Word Bearers over here. We are attacking the defending force of the Space Wolves over yonder. We're mentioning Derridax is going to be represented by Aryak Rockfist, because he is an excellent model for a
coolest.
He's literally one of the coolest. I think he is my favorite wolf character. Yeah.
Lucas.
Oh, Lucas, you've always liked him? Yeah.
He's so cool. Like if you listen to the audiobook Trickster, it's just. You'll love Lucas.
Actually, I've not listened to that one.
It's choice.
Okay, fair.
Some dark elves were like, let's invade Fenris, and they didn't know that Fenris was like a homeworld for space wolves.
Oh, they didn't?
They had no idea, and it did not go well. Oh. It did not go well for them.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind then.
They had a bad time.
We don't know who's going to go first yet. We have our 5 objectives, 1 in no man's land, 2 and 3 in no man's land. We've got the one over here in my territory, your territory over there. Like I said, we're both playing tactically today, so we have no idea what the objectives are going to tell us. And, I didn't talk about my marks. The only thing that's marked is the Lord of Skulls, because it has to be Khorne. I'm going to keep it super dumb simple for myself, and nothing's going to be marked. Everything's undivided because Word Bearers love chaos in every single one of its forms. Now, there are some warbands that like skew into one direction, but I want to just play undivided. I've always typically preferred undivided when I'm playing regular Chaos Space Marines. If I really wanted to play Nurgle, Khorne, or Slaanesh, I'd have armies for that.
I think it'd be okay because like we brought a guy that has some ravens, and I know like they're really afraid of like ravens.
Yeah.
Like your Primarch stays in a tower or something. I don't know.
Something. I hate birds.
Yeah, something. He's terrified of birds.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's see where this one's
The
gonna go.
missile pods actually just release pigeons.
They're just painted black.
Yeah.
Oh no, run away! Rolling to see who goes first. Blah 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 blah. 6. I pretty much win every single one of these, except you know what? Never mind. Kase can go first.
All right, extend battle lines. I just gotta get back here with Luka. Just gotta go party over here. It seems safe. Like I'm not worried about it. I got a drop pod. We'll get there. You know what? It's 2 units. A drop pod and the unit in it are 2 units.
You know what the worst part is?
Yeah.
I knew you had a drop pod, and I was deploying, and I remember asking, do you have anything in Deep Strike? And he said no. And then
I said drop pod, and the Terminators are in the Storm Wolf.
and I didn't hear him, and I just deployed, not even worried about
All
it.
right,
It was a drop pod.
Comment section. You heard him talk about how I have an extra blood clot in the drop pod. All
It's
right?
100%
We already
accurate.
filmed that.
It's just nonsense to me.
What even are words? And then extend battle lines. I gotta take an objective I don't already have. Essentially, no man's land technically, but like
Exactly.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Both very doable here.
Yeah.
Any of you guys at home suffer from selective hearing? That's kind of what happened here today. And wanted to show off my little score sheet here before we get into things. I'll be the enemy on the right, and then Kase will be own on the left. We're going to keep track of our primary up top here. I don't have the D10s right now because I'm a dummy and I forgot to put them there. And then our secondaries are going to be down the sides. And boom, just like that. Look, red for Word Bearers, blue for Space Wolves. That's how it works. Showing off the table a little bit. Behind enemy lines will be super freaking achievable back here. I swear, guys, I didn't. I'm just going to let it. On the flip side, I get to kill Lucas the Trickster and his Blood Claws when they show up back.
Yeah, that'll go well.
It will go
Yeah,
well.
no, he doesn't do mortal wounds or anything when he dies.
Whatever. You think
That helped
Chaos cares about mortal wounds? They do a lot. Because that's like
That
their
pelt of
armor
the
roll.
doppelganger doesn't do anything defensive.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nah.
Nah, it's fine.
He doesn't give it to his whole unit now. They all get pelts now.
That would make sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And this guy is cheating, right? 11 guys in a drop pod.
Cheating. Do you need another dollar to shut up?
Get off my back, Luka!
Cheating, sir. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's illegal. You heard it here from me first. You can put 11 models in a drop pod. For No Man's Land, you have to go for the objective there.
Yeah.
The objective there, or might I bid you go for that objective over there?
I think this speeder can tuck in right here and be 3 inches away with cover.
I'll kill the crap out of that. Is that your favorite model?
No, Lucas's.
I'll kill the crap out of him.
All right.
Anyways, command phase. Is there anything you have to do?
Yes. Okay. So the Iron Priest is going to tell the tank to shoot better.
Oh, blessing. That's right.
Yeah. You shoot better. I did my scout movements, and I do think that's it. I think it's on to movement.
Right to movement. All right, we're gonna be right back with what this movement looks like because it's all gonna surge towards me, I assume. Because someone's impetuous, I'm gonna guess.
We just want to come say hi.
All right, why don't you go over where and why you moved places?
Okay. So first off, Blood Claws in the back, 2 units in your backfield, hoping to hurt the Havocs. We really want those Havocs to be dead and not raising Havoc.
A couple of things that over the drop pod to interrupt Kase here is they all disembarked wholly within 3 of it. They're more than 9 away from the enemy, and there's no real clear rules about the doors being open or closed because it was kind of strict last edition. I'm going to assume you kind of always play with the doors closed or open if you want to because they still count as part of the model, but in this case, we're playing the drop pod as doors closed. That way you have more room to actually put, because you can't technically stand on the bases or other parts of models.
Yeah.
So in this case, doors are closed, but mechanically or narratively open because it looks cooler.
It's cooler.
Yeah.
Over here, we just have the Hounds moved up. The Hounds of Mordecai are going to do a battle shock test on them with their Howl of Mordecai. The 2 Dreadnoughts came over. Murderfang got a big run. Bjorn just kind of shuffled over. Still going to pop shots at the Khorne Lord of Skulls, which is my oath targets. I don't know if...
We forgot to mention that in the command phase. That's I think everyone would know and assume that that's the Oath of Moment target.
Yep.
For Space Marines, that's reroll hit and wound rolls.
Tank moved up to get some cover by the smoke, which we're playing as like obscuring terrain type cover.
Yeah, it's just like it's a battlefield statuary, like debris. It's just there to provide cover.
And we got Long Fangs back here, didn't move, just gonna lay accurate fire. Eradicators moved up, staying in the sludgy smoke cover. Then we came over here when we stole an objective with our gunship. We did not take the Terminators out. Derridax is still safe inside. And we've got our awesome speeder coming around to shoot some fire.
Excellent, and that should be about it, I guess. The Howl of Mordecai, normally 12-inch range, but because he got the character in there, has to be a specific character. That's like a Lieutenant and Reaver armor, I think.
Lieutenant Reaver, he goes, howl louder, be louder.
18-inch range effect on them, and I have to do a battle shock check on them, boop, which I fail. And if they fail, well, they're battle shocked, which only matters for strats, and they're not on any objectives. However, there's a Psyker in there. The Psyker is stunned, which means his psychic attacks, this is unique to them, his psychic attacks are -1 to hit. Until soon. I'll go double check. They're gonna be battle shocked, but the little red die, they let them know they're battle shocked. OC 0, no strats on them until, I fix the battle shocking clears away on my turn coming up, but the stunned effect on the Master of Possession lasts until the start of your next shooting phase, which you can then howl at them again. I am a big fan of the Hounds of Mordecai now. They were obviously a little lackluster.
Oh, they were trash in 9.
All right, way to not sugarcoat it, Kase.
Dude, I was like, we're getting one of the first like Primaris specific units. I'm so pumped. I went out, I bought them, and it was Reavers with a Space Wolf sprue. And the rules weren't great, but now they're good.
Now they're pretty fast. I like what they did. I love what they did with the Hounds of Mordecai. So it feels good to have a unique Reaver unit that's pretty damn playable.
My unique Primaris units.
That alone, the scout rule alone is enough for me to want to bring them. Everything else is just gravy, dude.
Yeah, lethal hits and all, devastating anti-psyker.
And then the Howl of Mordecai the Howl of Mordecai, Psyker or no Psyker in the target unit is amazing. It's an 18-inch range bubble of that is gonna win you games. Joking aside and just having fun aside, that's a damn powerful ability. Someone's on a backfield objective, you can't draw a line of sight to them. I'm just gonna howl at them.
Yep.
Like a cultist unit or something. Oh, you don't get your home objective anymore. You lose 5 victory points, 10 victory points. I just won the game.
A wise man once said, "Awu."
Awu.
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 That's the howl of the Mordecai.
That's the howl of Mordecai.
That's all it is.
Now we can let the fireworks fly. Where do you want to start shooting?
I want to start with that. He's got weird abilities. Twin Link.
He's got weird abilities?
So the Annihilator itself gets +1 damage against monsters and vehicles, which I imagine.
He's neither one of those.
Oh, okay. All right. Man, okay, yeah, that's just a shambling mountain. My bad.
Yeah, it's just like a pile of metal, I guess.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he gets +1 against that too.
A pile of metal?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a very specific keyword. I was curious why he had the pile of metal keyword, and I'm like, now I know. Awesome.
It's just this unique interaction.
So he's got the twin las cannon on top, and he's got 2 short-barreled las cannons.
2 short-barreled las.
Going to the same target.
Sawed-off.
Sawed-off las cannons?
Sawed-off las cannons.
That's a wolf thing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna use a strat here. It's gonna be chaotic obscuration. It gives him stealth. -1 to hit him, but you reroll all hit rolls. So it's like
I'm also +1 to hit because he said to do better.
Oh, that's the pred. You're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So right back to 3s, eh?
All right, here we go.
This guy's like a cheater or something.
Can I stop you from doing that with Bjorn making that 1?
You can make that.
Make it cost 2.
It makes it cost 2 for the rest of the game after the first use.
That's confusing. All right, we hit twice.
One correction: the Predator Annihilator is re-roll damage rolls 1 for the last cannons and everything, and then Dark Obscuration isn't super worth doing the Legendary Tenacity against. It's probably better against Profane Zeal. So that's just me giving Kase a tip. So if he wants to save it for that, that'd probably make a little more sense.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. There we go. So these 2 shots, Kase already cheated me.
Sawed-off last cannon.
That's
what I said.
Yeah, those are 2 sawed-off last cannon shots. These are wounding on 5s.
5s, baby.
With a oh God, my dice! All right, fine. These are AP3.
Yes.
These are 5 up saves. I have 5 up demon saves. My dice, no, 3 to 4. I'll take it.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Okay, all right, damage.
Do you think they're afraid of damage? It's D6 +1 damage per, rerolling 1s. All right, just a cool 11 damage. And we have the big gun up top. It's a twin-linked Predator las cannon.
The big boy hitting on a 2 up to a 3.
3 +1 -1, so back to whatever his base is. Reroll. What's the moment?
Oh!
It's BS2, right, on Top Gun?
Yes, you're right.
Nice. It is BS3. Look at that. My stealth actually helped me there.
It's the missile that's BS2, which is this missile right
Hunter
here.
Killer Missile hits.
Which hits.
And does a wound. Looking for
wounds on a 3.
It might, that's
That'll do it, though.
6 wounds. I think it was wounding on a 5. I think it's only strength 8.
It's strength 14, the 100 killer missile.
Oh, is it 14?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of old editions, obviously, here. Save. Go ahead, Luka. That won't do it. How much damage are we looking at here? I got
D6 plus 1.
So it is D6 damage, not D6 plus 1 on that, but it's still strength 14. Beautiful.
Yep.
You rolled a 6 on the damage there, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, well, we're at 17 damage suffered off 1 Predator Annihilator. I like to see the Annihilator. I'm all for... You guys know I love the Wolves, the Word Bearers, but I love the Wolves way
Also,
more.
massive thank you to my brother-in-law who gave me this model.
With the short-barreled...
Yeah, sawed-off.
Sawed-off lascasins. Sorry, I gotta give you credit. Moving on to the Eradicators here, targeting everything into the core and Lord of Skulls. They get to reroll hit, wounds, and damage rolls, because that's like their total eradication.
And that's not even like their oath, they just get to do that against piles of metal.
Yeah, the pile of metal cube.
Ha!
I love to see my dice rolling well.
right,
I love it. These are wounding on 5s, because it's strength 9. But rerolls. I see 1.
Okay.
And rerolling.
Rerolling. All right, another one.
2 it is.
2 it is. Be good.
We have a casual 7 wounds there. If I don't make a single save on this guy, of course he's gonna die against all these heavy
I don't
weapons.
want you to die right now.
I can't make a save, dude. I haven't made a. He's dead.
I wanted the crack missile man to do an oath.
Well, you could
Alright,
whiff your
Saga.
damage rolls. You could whiff your damage rolls.
All right, come on, but I can reroll them. And I'm not going to.
You're not going to. All right, I explode. Guys, I failed 5 different invulnerable saves. Of course he's gonna die to that. All right, let's
Don't
see
roll
here.
a 1, man.
That's
Okay,
a 3.
good,
All right,
good.
you know what? That means I don't have to worry about learning this thing's rules. Also,
I don't know what to do with the rest of my
appreciate
turn.
that. And on the bright side, the Space Wolves also get their Saga unlocked for killing the vehicle.
No, a character didn't do it.
That's right, Bjorn didn't do
Yeah.
it. That's right, we wanted Bjorn to do it or the big guy to do it. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad. I walked away for a second and put them all away. I'm like, it's so cool. Bjorn got the kill. He didn't.
He didn't.
It was actually
But
just
speaking of Bjorn getting killed, see if he shoots them with the Hellfrost. Nope.
he missed. Bjorn.
He's watching the beautiful fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. That thing's still currently exploding and falling over dead. We did forget to resolve the Storm Bolter. We did it off camera. It didn't do any damage over here.
Nothing. I got 6 dice. Let's do Saw Cannon.
We got the Speeder coming this way into my Torment, the Cursed Cultist.
Yep. Saw Cannon go to that. Melta into the Rhino. So hitting on trees.
Did you roll 7 dice? No, that's 6 dice. I'm scaring you. Don't worry.
Okay.
One's a miss. This is a twin like the Saw Cannon, I assume. Yep.
That was 7 dice because I just picked up 6.
Oh, you did cheat. Just take whatever that.
Yeah,
there you go. There, it works for me. I was gonna say you would have had 5 hits.
Friendly game.
Boo, and re-rolling wound rolls. They got 2 devastating wounds there. Not bad.
Yeah. Why do I reroll wound rolls?
It's twin linked.
Oh, hey. I don't know how things work.
There you go.
No AP though.
I'm just here to roll dice and make wolf sounds.
No.
All right, Kase tricked me. Look at that speeder. Do you see 2? I see 2 assault cannons.
It's the aesthetic.
I thought it was. I'm like, wait a second. I don't remember any speeders getting a twin assault cannon, but like, he's got 2 assault cannons on there, so it works for me.
Point of order. Comment section. I let him know as this camera's over. I was like, I don't think they're twin linked.
I'm like, you have 2 assault cannons. Of course, it's
I'm
twin
like,
linked.
no, it's just I thought it looks cooler that way.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, in case it comes up, these storm shields don't give an invuln either.
I know, thank you.
Okay, all right.
But I was thinking about how cool that would be for
That
the
would be
Space Wolves.
awesome.
Space Wolves have a roll.
Quick, put your storm shield out the window.
Just put a storm shield and everything gets an invulnerable save.
Right?
Or in this case, sometimes an extra wound. Anyways, there was 2 devastating wounds on them and 2 wound rolls before the reroll. So let's go ahead and take. I have no cover here, so we're gonna go 2 mortals. Bloop, bloop, and then 2 saves. Which these are we'll kill these guys. But then I'm gonna remember my unit actually has a 6-up feel no pain. So I get one of them stand back up.
Hell yeah.
Huzzah! Feel no pain. Huh, pain, what's that?
I'm ready to go.
Got the multi-melta going for the ray, you know?
Yep. So
Couple shots.
Probably 3s, I imagine.
1 hit, and wounding on a tree or a 4.
Twin length, though. No.
Get out of here! We're gonna go ahead and do all the bolt pistols and the non-supercharged plasma pistol from Lucas and the storm bolter into these guys over here.
Do the plasma pistol first from Mr. the Trickster.
Mr. the Trickster.
So that's a 6, probably wounding on like a 3 or something. Not
a
that.
1.
All right,
All right. And then just a bunch of bolter
Just a
rounds.
bunch of bolters.
And then the 2 melt is gonna go over there because he's too afraid of not getting
I
charged on
want
the
that
havocs.
charge, baby. I'm saving that command point.
This is a win for me. I'm putting meltas into my curses. I'll
Yeah,
take
man,
it.
you're good.
I'm good. All right. Ooh, a couple hits with meltas.
Probably 2s.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Be crazy. The damage is. You always roll the damage up. All about that. I'm not going to bother feel no pain of those. That's for sure. And all the bolter shots.
Bolty boys hitting on trees. like that.
My dice are. This is what my dice always roll.
Dude, when I play with these, my D&Ds, so people who watch my stream, my players fear these dice.
I would. I gotta stop giving my guests my dice. This is
I'm
brutal.
taking all of these.
No, dude, I only have 60 left. I've been giving away too much.
Four-ish. Ah, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Scales,
they're T4. Yeah,
scales balance themselves.
Yeah, 4.
So
All right. No real cover there. A couple guys that.
I'll give it to
there.
you.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you.
6s.
Hey.
That guy's okay. Feel no pain. Dead. 6. Feel no pain. Okay.
Hey.
6. Feel no pain. All right, these two guys die. Bloop and a bloop. Look at that. So next up, the Long Fangs. The pack leader is gonna eyeball this Rhino here and give his unit reroll heroes 1 because they remain stationary.
That one, guys.
That's what the pack leader does there.
So trees rerolling 1s. Let's not see any 2s. We got.
What are you firing right here?
Oh, whoops! Don't ignore this roll.
Ignore this roll. Ignore this roll. Are we doing the last cannons first?
Yeah, here we go. That was the last cannon and the cracked missile, like all rolled together.
All right. Here's the last.
Here are
Cannons.
the last cannons.
On 3s.
On 3s, rerolling 1s.
Nice. Everything.
And do a 5.
Everything hits. Excellent.
So sorry about that, chat.
It's okay. You know what? You should be.
I am, man.
Threes to win with these last cannons. We'll have cover, but I'm not making saves, so I don't know if the cover really matters. All right.
Hey.
4 wound. 2 up because of the pillar here. 5 up saves. What a surprise. I only made 1. 2d6 plus 1 damage.
How many wounds that Rhino got?
10.
10?
He's dead. No, he's got 1 wound left. That's what the crack missile's for. And now for the pack leader's crack missiles.
All right.
1 reroll because of the
ones.
pack leader.
Okay,
Two
cool.
hits.
2 hits.
And then 5s or 4s to wound because it's only strength 8, I believe. But we'll double check.
Strength 9, Daddy.
Strength 9 now? Okay, good. So it should be 4s then. That's a wound. P2. That's a 1. This got heavily knocked over, Kase.
Oh, my bad.
That could be me, though. I don't know. I just like to blame you.
I just.
Still within 3.
Gotta get it, too.
I got 1 wound left. You did it.
All right, cool.
Do I explode? Deadly demise? No, I'm just
good,
wrecked.
good.
And we're going to have the little homies get out.
I honestly, I feel cheapened when like things explode in the back line because I didn't do that damage. That wasn't me. That was happenstance. I'm not here for that.
But it's cool. You don't want to see explosions?
No, I want to come in there and I want to beat you with hammers.
See no hammers?
They're in here.
Oh, actually,
There's a lot of hammers in here. This is a bucket of hammers.
Oh, shit. The Rhino destroyed. Legionnaires pop out. Gotta roll 10 dice for my honored friends. 1s. I lose a Legionnaire. Legionnaire! And Stormwolf, we were actually technically, this is a Stormfang model there, but we're using the Stormwolf here. Same loadout though, it's got the, instead of the big main gun, it's got a twin Hellfrost Destructor instead, and it can carry homies. The weird thing about this is like, these always have to be las cannons, it seems. Now you can't swap them out anymore. So that model technically is incorrectly built these days.
We'll take a hammer to it afterwards.
I'll gladly take a hammer to it.
There, let's see. All right.
So for anyone who's curious, heavy bolters on the sides, those las cannons, that's still a Destructor. Easy as that. All right, so twin heavy bolter.
Yep, hitting on trees.
And
wounded on 4s or 5s.
with a reroll because it's twin.
Linked.
One
hit.
And that was into, sorry, who, these guys?
Yes, Legionnaire.
Save on this guy back here. He should be okay with the cover. We're gonna fire the last cannon, then the Destructor down the table to possess because it's got 3-foot range. The last cannon first. Hit. Does a wound on a 3.
Twin links.
It's actually, it does wound on a 2.
Oh, it does. Okay.
So that was a wound. And then go ahead and just do the Destructor as well.
Destructor.
Hits. 3 to wound. Twin links. There we go. Yep.
Hey. Only took 2 wounds.
Las cannon. Didn't make that one. Gonna go ahead and do the Destructor. Didn't make that save either. These are 5-up invulns here, folks. 5-up invulns are the bane of my existence right now. Do the last cannon first. D6 plus 1 damage. 2.
Does that kill one?
I gotta feel no pain. I take 2. They have 3 wounds each. So the Destructor will do its 5 damage. And I'll feel dead. Who wants to eat the shot?
One in the front.
No, this guy.
Oh.
With that, it's charge o'clock with Mr. the Trickster and his
Give the dice a little kiss.
10 closest friends.
All right, here we go. We got a command point.
Forward to victory. You're gonna need better than that.
Let's
Command
get
point
the opposite
reroll.
of that. Get the opposite of that. Nah, all right.
Ooh, you're stuck like Chuck. And let me tell you one thing at home, friends. You don't want to be like Chuck. Don't get stuck. Tough charge. That is about it. So you're going to score quite a bit of points, though.
Yes.
You got both your secondaries finished. You got behind enemy lines, as well as securing no man's land. So good job. You also killed quite a bit of my stuff. My stuff! But that's the beauty of both the moment. You can kind of deal with anything they put on the table. I like that. I like
yeah, we're gonna probably oath these guys next turn. I'm worried about
That's
them.
fair. That's fair. I like that. Well, I mean, that's what they get for existing. That's what they get for fighting the Space Wolves.
You know, if you guys want to surrender and return to the Emperor's Holy Light,
I think when the Space Wolves are sent, it's too late for that.
well, we're gonna make you think it's possible, and then we're gonna and then it's gonna be Prospero all over again. We're like, no, we're just here to talk, Magnus. We just want to talk.
So for my cards, not looking great. I'm going to deploy Teleport Homer, which I can't do this turn, as well as Assassination, which would be not overly difficult because we got easy target there in the form of Lucas the Trickster.
Yeah.
I use the word easy loosely, but I mean, it's still a target, I guess. And I also have to go for some of the objectives in No Man's Land. I'm not loving that, but it is what it is. Update on the score. Kase at 10, I'm at 0, and we have 1 command point each. We are going to go ahead and use the accursed horde rule on these cultists to get 3. They either get 1 big guy back or 3 little guys back every command phase. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So gotta kill at least 4 to matter. Got it.
Yeah, you killed 6 last time.
Okay.
Oh, but I'll get 3 back on your turn. So you have to actually kill 7 wounds on your turn for it to matter. Really nothing in the command phase. I am gonna try and do some overly ambitious plays here. We're gonna move. We're gonna have this unit move up this direction. We're gonna have the Dark Apostle and his closest buddies over here move back this way to deal with Lucas. And then these Long Fangs are gonna probably just move out this way. Not Long Fangs. That's sacrilegious, dude. These Havocs are probably gonna move out this way and take shots.
Who taught
at
you
me.
that filthy habit?
I don't know. I don't know. This is your fault, dude. You literally did. Don't lie to me. I'm actually probably gonna go for the dumb flyer. I might try and punk the flyer a little bit if I can. These Legionnaires, I actually don't know the answer to that question. That's a tough one. I don't want to.
Come here.
That's the thing. I don't want to.
We just want to talk.
We're backing it up. We're reining it in. I think we're gonna rein it in. Yeah. So I'll show you where this all ends up.
Running away?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, reining in.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Advancing in the opposite direction.
Correct, reining it
got
in. The movement is done. We're reining it in, moving towards Lucas and his Blood Claws, bringing in the Legionnaires. Their Havoc's repositioned because they want to put some pressure on the Storm Wolf.
Fangs the gunship because it bites.
Because it bites.
Yeah.
Bite, that's right. Then our Possessed moved over this way to threaten Murder Fang and Bjorn. However, Bjorn is going to use a command point.
Yes.
Overwatch. Because it's got that hell. I love the Hellfrost. I wish my Bjorn had a Hellfrost. I'm jealous of yours. Mine's got the Assault Cannon ain't bad though.
He's the parade form with all the bright colors, so he's like ready for like.
He's ready for parade. Like he just got repainted.
Yeah, he got repainted. You're supposed to like march down like Terra or Fenris or something, and they were like, war. And you're like, oh right, yeah.
Yeah, always war. Always war.
War.
All right, so roll it up. So it's D6 automatic hits.
Okay, you want the Heavy Flamer or the Hellfrost?
That's up to you, man.
Let's go Hellfrost. All right, yeah.
Is it +1 or anything, or just D6?
I believe it's just D4. It's just the
D6.
The D6, and now these are T6, so winning on 4s?
Yes, 4 wounded, strength 6 gun. We have ourselves 3 wounding hits.
Yes.
AP 1, damage 2. I'm gonna put on guys in the cover. Sorry, I didn't mention we're playing the river tar pit here as a crater.
Oh, I was attacking the guy in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the wound on the guy in cover.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fair, all right? All right, let's go start with this guy back here. He'll have a 2-up save, back to a 3-up. Pass. Eat that, Destructor.
Oh, nice.
And then we got the Heavy Flamer.
Have a Flamer.
Oh, nice, good start. And 5 to wound.
5s.
You roll 6 dice. That's okay. I'll take.
Why can't I? Marines can't count.
Marines can't count.
Marines can't count. I'm sorry.
By the way, I know Kase isn't mean to. I'm just giving him crap for it.
I was in the actual United States Marine Corps from 2009 to 2017. I've had 7 brain injuries. I'm very sorry. I forget things. I'm sorry.
You kept your charisma though.
Yes. Intelligence got dumped. That's why I play Warlocks.
I am the one who does the bullets now. I am going to start with the Havocs. They are going to engage in a Dark Pact, which is going to target the... So what this is for Chaos Space Marines, probably one of the freaking coolest rules in all the armies. You ask for a gift from the Dark Gods. You choose either sustained hits or lethal hits. Sustained hits 1 or lethal hits for your attacks. And then after your attacks are resolved, you do a leadership check. If you fail, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, here's D3 mortal wounds. But we'll give you the bonus.
Yeah.
I like it. So that means typically, general rule of thumb mathematically, if you're wounding on 2s or 3s, you typically want to do the sustained hits. If you're wounding on 4, 5, or 6, you want to do lethal. The 4 is a little iffy. It's kind of like whatever you feel, but like the other ones are kind of clear. 5 or 6 is definitely lethal. 2 or 3 is definitely sustained. The 4 is whatever you feel like doing. They are unmarked, which means they get to reroll hit rolls of 1, I believe.
I believe you.
So we are going to be hitting with everything. Fortunately, I didn't get too many 6s there. So what's your... Well, I got to see if I wound you first.
Oh, of course.
What's your toughness? Probably
10?
Probably 3s to wound here. Only 10, eh?
Yeah.
Only 2 wounding hits. How many wounds does it have? Probably
14.
14, yeah. Go ahead and roll it up. You have 5 up saves because of
5 up saves.
Ooh, fail 1. Eh? You are going to suffer 3 damage.
3.
11 wounds remaining. The bolt gun, sorry, was going backwards to these guys. So let's go ahead and do bolt gun.
Luka, you didn't declare it beforehand.
I'm taking my shots.
I don't care how many, like, the TARDIS that is that drop pod, and it's bigger on the inside.
It is. It's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
You have to go into it to see to believe it, dude. It's hard to express it.
The storm bolter actually swivels in there too. You can move the storm bolter by twisting the top. Like
Did you allow your storm bolter to be swiveled?
Yeah, man. I love this thing. So if you twist it up here, it'll swivel back and forth. Yeah. Oh, it used to. Oh no. Oh, there it goes.
It does.
There it goes.
It used to. That thing used to always hit on 4s and had to always target the nearest thing. Now it's quite simple. They used to, back in the day, have complex rules for every little part of the game. I miss those days a little bit.
And now we only have complex rules for half the game.
Exactly. Game's a lot easier than it used to be. It does swivel. You figured it out. You twist a little nub up there and it moves around. Fascinating. Let's go with our Legionnaires targeting the Blood Claws. Let's start. The last cannon's going to go backwards into the Storm Wolf, though. Or Storm Fang. Storm Fang, yeah. Last Canonin. I'm going sustained hits. Should be, yeah, I'm going to go sustained. Oh, nice. I wasn't even looking. Sustained hits. Lethal would have been nice, too, but sustained. So I got 2 hits on you, wounding once. And you have the same 5-up save because of cover. Probably. You take 2 damage. Melt the gun going this way. It is hitting. It is wounding.
You hit on 3s?
3s normally, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be, just roll die. We'll figure it out later. There you go, 3. That's a fail. D6 damage. I punk a Blood Claw. The pelt does work against all attack rolls. Quite good. Then we have a few bolter rounds. And some bolters, not rapid firing. We got 2 more hits. 2 misses, though, because of the pelts, so they all hit because of the sustain. And then these wound on 4, so 3 saves, and 2 ups because you have cover wherever you need them. 1 wound, and then I'll do the plasma pistol. Hits, wounds, and you'll have less save on that guy because it's better AP. So if that one guy dies, I have to do a leadership check on them. They passed, and I have to do a leadership check on them for the Dark Pact I forgot about. Gotta check. They're 6. That should be about it. He'll fire a bolt pistol. Nope. We have this guy's Witchfire. To start the rite of possession, we're gonna do the focused Witchfire onto Bjorn. Why not?
Okay.
Let's see if we hit. It's -1 because we are stunned from the howl. We do hit.
No pains.
And sorry, if that's the wound because the lethal. Sorry, every time I go to, I should have declared it. I kind of declared it earlier, but to clarify, every time I go to attack with unit, I will be using a Dark Pact, and I will always be using either lethal or sustain based on what I need for the wound roll, if that makes sense to anyone. So that is a wound because it's lethal, and that is a save.
That's a save too?
Oh wait, it's only one thing. It's only one attack.
Oh.
You know what? On a 3-up, you save it because the odds. Yo, you rolled the 1. All right. So it does 3 damage, but it's reduced to 2 because of rounding up, and then you have a feel no pain for
This is what I thought I was doing.
Yeah. Fair, yes. 2 damage on Bjorn, and this is hazardous. So I got to do the leadership for the Dark Pact, which we fail, and then the hazardous, we're good. The unit suffers D3 mortal wounds for the Dark Pact failing. Well, passing, but also 6 of feel no pain, we take a couple damage. Dark Pact always and forever, guys. And I think we are good to continue with our turn. We're gonna go to charging. I'm gonna start simply over. I'm just gonna move these guys out of the way. Got 2 of those guys dead. We're gonna declare charge into the Blood Claws. We're gonna roll a 5, which is good enough. Unfortunately, because of the way I chose to reanimate the models in the direction I went to go charge, I should have rearranged when they moved. The charge is not very kind to me there. I am going to charge with the Possessed into Murder Fang. We're going to murder his face off, and we're going to roll a 5 and a 3 and destroy one of my cultists. That's okay. You can go back over there. Charging like that, not able to get as many as I would have liked on there because you can only fight with guys in base contact and guys in base contact with guys in base contact. So we are going to go ahead and go to fighting. There's no interrupting, so I can just start over here, I guess. We're going to do our Dark Pact. And this one will be lethal. Yeah, it'll be lethal, I guess.
The auto wound?
Yeah, the auto wound on 6. But the problem is they have devastating wounds when they do a Dark Pact, so it actually makes more sense to do sustain in this one. Only because they have devastating. So I'm going to do this one. I'll do sustain. And
which is more hits on a 6?
6s are more hits. Because if I do 6s to wound, it automatically does 2 more wounds.
Okay.
This is the one that we're going to probably use Bjorn's legendary tactician or ancient tactician ability on. It's called Profane Zeal. The unit gets to reroll hit rolls 1 and wound rolls 1. However, if they are Chaos Undivided, they reroll all hit rolls and all wound rolls. Bjorn's gonna be like, that costs 2 command points.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, so it costs me 1 for now, but every time I go to use it in the future, it'll be 2. Which means I probably won't be using it again.
You could get him like down to 2.
No, I'm gonna kill him. No Saga the Bear for you, dude. No
I want
Saga
the bear.
I am going to opt to not. I'll have. No one's gonna really pile in. They don't really need to. They're gonna hang out there. So they're gonna be 24 attacks between the 6 of them. They hit on 3s with full rerolls. I'm only caring. Honestly, I only care about. I'm just gonna reroll everything. I don't care about the hits or anything. I only care about 6s. Only 6s. Okay, got another 6 in there, but it just means these all hit on the first half. Then I'm wounding. What's the toughness on Murderfang?
9.
9. So these are strength 5. So these are 5s to wound. But I only care about 6s, so I'm just gonna reroll everything. I'm gonna reroll that one. Didn't even technically pick that die up. All right, so we have 2 more wounds so far because it's devastating.
Okay.
And that's why I want to reroll everything. And then 5 saves at -1. That's 4 saves.
4 saves at -1, my good sir. Pass all but 1.
All but 1, so that's gonna be a total of 4 damage on, which has a feel no pain. And feels no pain.
He feels the pain.
4 damage so far, and we have the other half to go. Second half, again, we're just looking for 6s. Got no 6s, don't care. Gonna reroll everything here. Baba booey, baba booey. Hey, look at that. We got hit, but we kind of gambled a little bit too much there, and we lost a couple more hits because of it. And then these are 5s to wound, but we only care about 6s. Well, okay, didn't see any 6s there. How about now? Yeah, we got more. 4 mortal wounds and 3 more wounds on top of it. So 3 saves. 3 saves.
Good.
Okay, yep, so I just 4 damage and mortal wounds, which he has a feel no pain against.
Yep.
I was not able to get him. He's got the feel no pains. I see all fail.
All fail, but he still lives with 1 wound.
Off by that much, guys. With full rerolls to hit wound, we didn't really see that many 6s there. But
and he gets to fight you back.
He immediately fights back.
Immediately fights back.
This is going to be comically one-sided, I think.
8 attacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He gets to do a full swing of attacks back at me. I'm going to do my Dark Pact because I have to do my check. Oh, I take D3 mortal wounds on top of it. Let me help you help me.
Thank you.
Oh, no, he dies. Well, Murderfang, let's see what you got.
I believe 2s or 3s, we'll see.
Ooh, a couple misses. Let's hit on 3s. We got quite a few misses there, but that's okay. Strength.
14.
Or 2s with twin links. I think.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing it's twin linked.
It's his freeze.
And okay,
Jeez.
so you roll 5 1s on me, eh? Demon save. Oh, we make it.
Again at the end of the round.
And then I'm not gonna bother consolidating. And then I will. You go ahead and fight with him now, anyways. He gets to fight again. Round 2. He's Murderfang after all. So this is your. I know I get to fight with my other guys who charge.
Man, I am not rolling.
Not really. You could be rolling a little bit better here.
He survived though. That's what.
You're gonna get the Saga the Bear, which is dope.
Which is amazing. And all of these wound.
Okay, perfect. It's 5.
AP 2.
These are AP 2, 5 ups. Oh, I make 2 of them, but that's gonna kill 3 kinda. I gotta do some quick feel no pain rolls here. Let me do one at a time. It's probably better. So first guy's dead, second guy is alive, and then that means he dies. So we lose 2. I probably shouldn't kill the guys fighting, so we'll kill this guy and that guy. All right, so that's kind of it there. Surprised and a little disappointed. 1 wound left on Murderfang, 7 wounds left on Bjorn. And over to here, we are gonna fight. We're gonna pile in with a few of these guys, and then we'll fight. So we've piled in. I did forget to utilize one of my little Dark Acolytes. They have a different mechanic now where they sacrifice themselves and do more wounds to the enemy. You can only do 1 per phase. He's gonna hold his little homie though as he leaves apparently. Friends in life and they'll be friends in death. So I now roll a die. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 5, it's a mortal wound.
Hey, Saga the Bear.
That unlocks at the end of the
Okay.
round.
That'd be so. Lucas really would have lived with it.
So he'll have 1 wound left after that. Then we technically do our pile-in. This is kind of what it looks like. And then we're going to fight. Pretty much every one of these 2 rows are good to fight. Anything in the back there is a no good. 5 little guys for 10 attacks. We're going lethal here. Got 1 wound. They hit on 5s because of Lucas's pelt. Affects the whole unit now. 4s to wound. 3s to wound because of the Dark Apostle. So we have 3 wounds so far at no rend, no AP. These are 3s. You, Sarah, take 1 damage.
That guy.
You lose this Blood Claw. There's 3 big guys attacking for D6 plus 2 attacks each. So it's gonna be 6 attacks plus. Okay, 6 attacks plus 7. That was a 5, sorry. It's 4, so 17 attacks. Then these are 6s to wound, but 5s to hit because we got lethal. Not bad, 4 wounds. And these actually, 1 fail there. So that many wounds on the Blood Claws.
Do you mind if I just?
I don't mind at all. I think these are -1, so I think I kill 3 of them. Does kill the 2 Meltagons and 1 of the Blood Claws in there. -1, 2 damage each on the big cultist there. And then the Dark Apostle's got his Wapiti stick. 5 attacks with his Accursed Corrosius on 3s because of Lucas. 2 wounds because of lethal. And then I think 4 saves at -1. 4 saves at -1. These are 4 ups. Every fail's a dead dude.
I thought we were done with this.
Not even close. I got one guy dies.
Okay.
Then my little Dark Acolyte was in range to attack. He misses. Who's it gonna be? Probably just one of those.
Can he pile in? Can this guy pile in and get in?
He will be able to, yeah. So that guy will die. And then that is it for my attacks. We can go ahead and resolve Lucas and his unit. Pretty much something like that, yeah. 2 chainswords in there. Here they are.
For 6 attacks?
Yeah. 1 miss. And these are wounding on 4s. 3. It's just gonna be feels, no pains on the little guys. That's 3 dead. Lose 1, 2, on to 3. 2 power fist attacks. Both? Maybe they hit on 4s. And
Punch it back for 2 more.
2 of them. Ooh, that's gonna be 2 damage each?
Yep.
Do I only have the big guys? Oh, I got little guys. I'll do fast, feel no pains. Oh, they're both dead. All right, we'll kill you, and we'll kill, I guess, you. Then the Claw, the Jackal Wolf on Lucas attacks now. 2s. 1 miss, and then these are 3s to wound. Kind of going right through my armor.
Trees.
That is 4. They're gonna be feels, no pains. I take 4 damage. That means this guy dies. Bloop. And one of the big guys goes down. That is the resolution of my turn. While I was shy of 1 wound of killing a character, I did not hold the middle. I am gonna discard, deploy Teleport Homer for a victory point, which I totally forgot. Do I get a victory point here?
Command point.
Command point, thank you. 1 victory point for the supply line, so I don't actually get, and then we robbed you of yours too. No, I didn't get, it didn't matter, you didn't get it. And it would have been, sorry, command point, not victory point. That's for supply lines, which I kind of forgot about, but luckily it didn't matter because I just have a command point left over, which I didn't need to use this turn anyways. So unfortunately, on my turn, I get neither of my secondaries. I'm going to keep Assassination though, because I got a couple characters kind of asking for it. To explain the baby noises, this is Tristan. This is Kase's son. He is a little over a year.
Little over a year, really good. Isn't like getting into models, isn't screaming, isn't crying. He's just kind of running in circles around the room, making raptor noises, drinking
Making
water.
little raptor noises, drinking his water.
Yeah.
So if you hear little raptor sounds or objects being thrown, that's just Tristan.
But not models. He's really good about it.
He's just keeping it real.
All right, so overwhelming force. All I have to do is when the secondary is achieved each time an enemy unit that starts its turn within range of an objective is destroyed, you get 3 victory points. So just kill somebody who's on an objective. That's pretty much just the Havocs, which might be tough.
Oh, or the cultists. Kill 2 things for 5.
Ooh, there we go. And then secure no man's land. I think I just really already have. Control the objective markers in no man's land, which I've got 2 of them already.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. And then we're gonna see if we get your supply line command point here.
Okay.
Tristan with the big die here.
Tristan, go ahead. Don't eat it.
He's trying to eat the die.
No.
All right, so he just, oh God, Tristan.
We got it! And I'll watch that for you.
It's his now. Only kid. That is a command point for the Space Wolves, bringing them up.
I have disinfectant and sanitizer and wet wipes and everything.
It's a baby dude. I don't mind.
Okay.
I got a filthier mouth than him.
He's got.
And in the command phase, you get to pick an oath a moment. I assume it's going to be possessed.
Yeah, I don't like him. And
that's easy target.
My gentleman here is gonna gonna heal up Murderfang.
Who do you want to give the +1 to hit? Probably +1 to hit to Murderfang as well, right?
Yeah, just go. And this
or
is
the Predator, up to you.
The Predator's not hurt.
Yeah, okay. Murderfang it is, and then I think, yeah, he's just going to heal him. He's got 3 wounds left on Murderfang.
3 wounds left on Murderfang.
And then, yeah.
Do we have a marker for that? Do we need
I do. I can grab you one. 3 wounds remaining. I believe that's generally it here. You have to do a battle shock check on Lucas's unit. Right here. You are going to be fine.
Good.
And I think that's all you have to battle shock, right? Nothing
Yes,
else
sir.
kind of hurt. Murderfang probably has to battle shock. He's got 9 wounds. Leadership 6.
He about to be shocked.
Leadership 6 is good. No, you have to roll high. High is good.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
he's got
good.
great leadership. Of course, we forgot to mention at the end of the last battle, we kind of vaguely talked about it, Saga of the Bear.
Saga of the Bear.
So the whole army has the... I have not achieved that yet. And I brought Bjorn to most games, and no one shoots him. So...
They know, but they shoot Murderfang.
They try. I was so close. 1 wound. Come on, guys.
They didn't know. They thought they knew, but they didn't know.
They didn't know. How could they know? And yeah, so that's a whole army-wide feel no pain. That's great. And then we score. You're on 3 of the objectives on the table here, so that's going to give you 10 victory points in primary. So you have a 20-point lead as we go into the second battle round. You're about to get even more of your secondaries. Why are you like this, Allfather? Why are you so cruel to me and so kind to the space? Well, you're always kind to the Space Wolves. I appreciate that. Right onto the movement phase, we are going to disembark from the Stormwolf there, the contents, which is, what was your dude's name again?
Derridax.
Derridax. Disembark, and then they move forward towards these lads here, and then we'll show you where everything else ends up moving. After they disembark, the speeder jumps up here, the Stormfang repositions a little bit, and then the only other kind of complex move was Bjorn, what did I say earlier?
Reined it in.
Reined it in, he's reining it in this way.
Bjorn was like Murderfang. Go back.
Here, so then Bjorn comes up and around this way,
Yeah.
and then the Hounds of Morkai shift up through here after Murderfang reins it in.
You want to do the
then-
leadership test?
And then these Fenrisian Wolves advance to 5 up this way. They got cultists on the mind. They can smell them with those acute senses. And then we're right on. And then nothing else moved. The Eradicator stays still, so they're going to get their heavy roll.
Yep.
So they get +1 to hit. The Predator didn't move, so I don't think that matters for it so much. But and then the Longfangs didn't move, and that matters for them. So we're going to go to shooting, and you're going to do a Hounds of Morkai, the Howl of Morkai.
Howl of Morkai.
Who are you thinking?
I'm thinking the Psyker that's right there.
Oh, fair. I pass my or my leadership check. So
Good
no,
man,
we don't
good
care about the Howl this time. That means my Psyker keeps his +1 to hit. Or
Hell yeah.
Doesn't take a -1 to hit, I guess. The Morkai are going to fire their Morkai bolt pistols. Their precision show, the shots are going to go into the Psyker. 3s, I think.
3s, re-rolling because of my oath.
The Oath of Moment. Excellent.
Now, does
okay.
that 6 do anything with the...
No, it's only the wound rolls you want.
Okay.
So you want 4s. Pretty much every 4 up to wound is a mortal wound on my Psyker. And you can re-roll for Oath of Moment. So we got
do it, let's do it, let's do
one so far.
I saw you do this last time, and it went great for you.
3 wounds, 3 mortal wounds. He's got 1 wound left after the Morkai bolt guns.
Lieutenant?
He hits.
Hits.
Wounds on a 5 with a reroll. That is a 6, so that's just a save on a... That doesn't go on the Psyker, it just goes on the unit though, because it's not precision.
I believe it is precision.
Oh! Well then we make our save all the same.
Okay.
Haha! Got a little sniping pistol. That's kind of cool. All right.
Speaking of pistols, you want to come over here?
I would love to. Oh gosh, here we go. Lucas the Trickster.
Lucas the Trickster was plasma.
Boop.
Hits. Wounds?
T4.
Strength 7. So it misses.
Fails, yep. Which does remind me, I get one of my models back in your command phase.
See if
Do
it
the rest of your
matters.
bull pistols, yeah.
See if it matters. See if the Hounds will let you have that.
And
One wound.
1 wound. I have a feel no pain. Nope. That in mind, I'm gonna bring back a big guy with 2 wounds because I just took 1. Go 2, I suppose. And we're gonna move to bigger prospects. We're gonna start with our speeder firing the assault cannon and the multi-melt into the havocs.
Multi-melta first. On trees. On 2s?
Yes.
I imagine?
Yes. They're T5 actually. You're strength 9, I think, though.
Strength 9?
Also need 10 to wound on 2.
Oh, well then, assault cannon.
The assault cannon.
Hitting on 3s. I think 6s are good.
6s to wound are good.
6s to wound are good.
All right. So these are 3s to wound. 6s are ideal. I see 2 wounds.
No AP.
Right to their 3-ups. We're good. It's now coming to my attention. I've forgotten about rapid ingress. That's okay. I don't need it. I'll save the command points for my turn coming up. We have the 2 crack missiles going where?
All right, into these havocs.
Havocs, bring on the guns. I see...
Both hit. You want
Yeah,
to
the
roll?
4 works. Doesn't matter to
Okay.
me. And 3s to wound. 2. Oh, this is roll. Those definitely both wound. And boop. I fail 1, make 1. So D6 damage. Don't roll a 1. That's
Okay.
a 4. Let's punk this guy. All right, onto the wolf, into the havocs. Everything.
Bolter. Heavy bolter.
Ba, 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 ba.
2 hit.
Yes, sir. And 4s to wound with a reroll.
Twin links.
Because it's twin linked. 1.
Misses.
We're good.
Las cannon.
Las cannon. That is a
Miss.
yes. And then it's got the twin health frost. What, like either a single shot?
It's a single.
Yeah. Hit and wounding on that. What the hell, Frost? That's AP3. I think it's like 5 damage too. It's real fat. Well, that's a
Flat 5.
that is a havoc dead. Let me tell you. And from the Storm Wolf, we come to we got the Eradicators next because they're only in range to shoot these guys. So
Yeah.
before I move any models, I should punk them. Yeah.
So
Didn't move, so they're hitting on 3s with their heavy multi-melted. And they're all within 18. 3s!
my oath, of course.
The oath of moment they took
Ah.
to kill everything in sight. These wound on 3s with the reroll. I'll go right to my demon save. Oh, don't even need the freaking reroll. All right, let's see. Invulns. Hey, we made 1. I'll appreciate that. That's D6 damage to the first. Do 1 at a time. Their first one, dead guy. Kind of dead guy. And then I do have to do Feel No Pains technically, so it's 5, 4, 3 in that order. So first guy, dead.
Look,
Killed
damage
him.
or anything, but it's
Exactly that much. And then, oh, the second guy tanks it. Like
good man.
like a dummy, and then dies. So 2 guys do die though. So dead, why not? And the 2 crack missiles into the same target.
And
the plasma gun as well. As, single shot from the plasma gun. Boop, hit.
it's.
And.
But my oath.
My
oath.
Moment.
Sir.
It's and that's the damage. And then we have Feel No Pain. Sorry.
He didn't feel it.
I didn't feel the pain. And then the crack missile shots.
Oath.
Oath. A moment.
Oath.
Oh.
Oh.
And 1.
My oath.
Oh, the reroll. So I'll make that save, and then the second one for the oath.
Actually, I think that should be my reroll.
No, that's my save. Get out of here.
Same dice, bro.
How much damage is it going to be? It's going to be 4. Well, I'm probably not going to live that. Make a couple 6s. Oh, hey, 1 wound left. It may have been confusing. That's because we immediately jumped to the long fangs and fired the plasma gun and the crack missile without actually doing the long fangs. You got an upset baby. That's okay. That's what they do. That's what babies do. So we got 5 last cannons now, hitting on 3s with 4 rerolls.
With my oath.
Oath of moment. 1 miss and 3. Oh, that's what you get for putting them up there. And 2s to wound, 4 saves. And invulns. Make all 3 of them, sure. This one guy, this guy's dead. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? Minimum 2 damage on that last cannon. He dies.
One more, huh?
I like how I make those invuln saves now when it doesn't matter. What is this?
This is going to be the frost.
The Hellfrost pistol. Does it hit? Yes.
It hits.
Does it wound? You better believe it. Invulnerable? No. It's 3 damage, and I take 2. Got Feel No Pain. Okay, the Feel No Pain is from the actual character in there, so if you killed him, it would have had that Feel No Pain. Just to make you feel better.
That's all right.
Then, of course, the Predator is going to come up next. We're going to fire everything from the Predator into them.
Yep.
Yep, put them down. Big Laz first.
Big Laz. My oath.
Oath hit.
There it is.
2 to wound. And that's going to go right to my invuln. If that's a fail, that guy's dead.
Okay.
I think. I made the 2. Yeah, because the Hellfrost brought him down to 1. That's right. And then the 2 side Laz cannons. Both hit. And 2s to wound. Strength 12. Oh,
The
moment.
And Twin Links.
These ones aren't twin link. These are the
right,
stub-nosed Laz cannons. They're
Right,
not
the
twin-
sawed-off Laz.
The sawed-off Laz cannons. That's right. 1 pass, 1 fail, and then the 1d6 damage. This one here, 4 damage, which will be on my dudes. 1 more dead. That's it for. Oh, Bjorn hasn't gone yet with his shooting.
And he still has this Storm Bolter.
Oh yeah, bring it on. Bring on the Stormbolter. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh wait, I'm in rapid fire now,
Better
baby.
believe you are. And then the reroll. Well, not the reroll, but that's the
that's the
reroll.
reroll.
There we go. And there we go. Reroll this one as well.
Thank you, sir. Okay, cool. Determined to
The
fail.
dad hammer over here, dude.
Dad hammer.
5s to wound with the reroll for oath. All right, and we're good. Bjorn, Hellfrost first, single shot, hits. Wounds. Uh-oh. Is this it? This is the Warrior born with the Heavy Flamer coming up. Oh, we make the invuln save from the Hellfrost. All right, so the Heavy Flamer's D6. He's probably going to get him with True Claw anyways. 3 automatic hits and 1 wound. 2 wounds for Strength 6. That's going to go right through our armor. Feel no pain. We take a damage. We have 2 wounds left on this Possessed. Okay, we are going on to the draw pod, firing into the Havocs.
Yeah.
Yep. It's rapid firing.
E.
3s.
Hit. I almost said oath.
Not quite. You got your oath a moment this turn.
And then 4s or 5s.
5s it is. Yeah, Havocs are a little bit tougher. 1 wound, 1 wound, 1 wound. They have good 6.
There you go. Yeah. Oh.
Right to charging.
This is like an 8, maybe even a 9.
Should be an 8. Yeah.
That'll do it.
It don't matter either way. This is what they look like with their 10-inch charge. The Fenrisian Wolves can advance in charge, so here they come. 7.
Yeah, they're good.
Should be good to
very
go.
good.
Make it in with their 7, and then Bjorn charges in 2. We didn't show that it was a 1-inch charge, so
Yeah.
he makes it in. Bjorn probably wants to fight first.
He would like to.
All right, well,
He's angry.
Bring it on, Mr. Bjorn. Bjorn, let's see. Let's get a saga going.
All hit.
Hell yeah, dude. True Claw. I don't know what the strength of it is.
14.
That's a 2 to wound then, if I've ever heard. Is it Twin Links still?
It is indeed.
I love you, Bjorn.
So all those at strength 3.
Suffer, Word Bearers.
Sorry, at a P3, not strength 3.
These are 5-up invulns all the same. I'm going to do 1 at a time. How much damage are they?
3.
3 each? All right, so this guy's probably dead. He's dead. And then I have to do this guy. I think he's got 5-ups. He's going to die 3 times over. And then that unlocks Saga the Warrior Born.
I like to think Bjorn just reached over and just Just
then-
popped over. Just popped him.
And then the rest of the wolves start chanting and howling, "Warrior born! Warrior born!"
I knew we were warriors, guys! I kept telling you we were all warrior born.
Bjorn just goes around unlocking. He's my favorite piece of this because he unlocks like all the sagas.
Murderfang got the first one.
He did.
Murderfang's a bear.
It does make me realize I should probably bring Murderfang too because Space Wolves want characters.
He's fun. He's a good one.
I hate that you're right. I dislike named characters, but as Space Wolves, that's like their thing.
So while we're looking at Murderfang, I'm just gonna move Bjorn real quick. He's right here. If you want to look side by side on how Murderfang was painted very early on, and then if Bjorn was painted a bit more recently.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think you can see a difference.
Growth in skill. Hey, it's just time or practice, dude.
Kase paints all these, but still.
Oh, fair. The piling in like this, staying off of the objective over there. So he's over there. Boom, just very curious. Boom. You can pile over objectives, can't land on them. Fun fact though about the fight phase: when you have to charge the targets you declare as your target, but when you pile in, you can sometimes find yourself in contact or in engagement range of other units. You can declare attacks against them as long as you're within engagement range of them. However, in this case, we don't want to because power armor is just going to eat up their attacks. All the attacks are going to go to the cultists.
We're happy to tie up those glass cannons, though.
But they do get tied up. And you can put attacks in them. No longer can you only attack things you charge. If you pile into them, you can attack them. So keep yourself safe and stay away from units that get charged. All right, these are all the attacks into the cultists, though.
Yes, this is the 14 Fenrisian wolves, not the Cyber Wolf, hitting on 4s. They have no oath.
Grease to wound here. That is going to cause some wounds. 5 dead cultists. We might as well throw in the Cyber Wolf there as well because it's got just more attacks.
Yes,
and
I
more
thought
defensive
he
stuff.
had a little bit. I thought he was a little bit stronger, but he was not.
9. A 6th one dead. So 6 dead cultists. Let's start pulling from the back here. Boom, boom, boom. That's their attack. And then I'm not going to bother interrupting anywhere. None of them are really worth doing. We're going to have our Wolf Guard Terminators do their fight over here.
Yes, sir. +1 and +1 on charge.
I just piled them in for you.
Okay.
Everyone piled in, everyone's good to fight. The weird thing is about the one Terminator there with the Cyclone Missile Launcher, he has to give up his Stormbolter and Power Fist. There's technically a typo on the Wolfguard Terminators where they have to take an Assault Cannon, they have to give up their Stormbolter and Power Fist, and they don't get any weapon in exchange for it. I'm just gonna play like he has to just give up his Stormbolter to keep the Power Fist. Doesn't really matter to me. They're all gonna, so you'll have his Power Fist attacks, and they'll have their Thunderhammer attacks. What do we do? T-hammers first?
T-hammers first. 4s.
4s with the T-hammer, eh?
Yeah.
No, not bad. And these are 2s to wound.
6s are good.
Ooh, that's 2 more wounds. -2, that's gonna crush 4 of them plus the more wounds. Have them get absolutely rogered. There we go. 1, 2. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that.
Is there a character in here?
No.
Okay.
Just, yeah, actually no characters at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that guy can stay.
And then 5 attacks from the captain.
El Capitano, the Wolf Lord, hitting on probably 3s.
3s, yeah.
With his T-hammer. A cool combo you can do here, Kase, with, for your Wolf Lord in the future. You can upgrade his Thunderhammer to be the Black Death enhancement, giving it anti-monster and anti-vehicle 4-up. That means the devastating wounds trigger on the 4s against the targets you want to kill.
That'll be good to know.
Something to know in the future. Bloop. These, yep. There's just one miss there, the 3 just off camera there. These are 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
2, eh? All right, well, fine. 2 it is. Oh, that's 2 more dead. Crump and a Crump. I got 2 left. I only say this guy gets a Power Fist just because, well, he would literally have nothing. He has literally no weapon otherwise. He has, like, no attacks. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Say he doesn't have. He essentially gives up the Stormbolter for. I don't know what the intent is. Doesn't really matter.
3s.
Yeah. This was 2 wounds, and then 2s.
2s.
And their lives 1. And blah.
He lives.
We're good.
Yeah.
That's what they accomplish. I swing now, and I'm gonna go definitely with these lads over here. And I forgot to use the little acolyte guy who'll explode and do nothing. He has to do at least a 2-up. Beginning of the fight phase, mostly to make room for everyone else to get in here and try and clean up Mr. the Trickster's unit here. They're all able to fight now, so it's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, plus 5d6 attacks.
All right.
It seems like a lot of attacks. Well, rolled kind of low, that's okay. So that's gonna be it's 21 attacks. 5s to hit with the lethal on 6s. We got a 6 and 5s, cause that's it, all right. These do wound on 3s normally, but 2s because of the Demagogue guy. So 3 wounds at -1. And 4 ups. I kill 2 guys. All right. And then the Dark Apostle. 3s to hit because the Luka's the Trickster. Ooh, nice. And 3 wounds. Strength 5 plus 1 wound. 3 wounds -1. So I'll kill nobody. They hold. And then they fight back. They hold. Outstanding. Power Fist hitting on trees. Hello.
Winning on 2s?
2s. 2 of them. All right. Nice. Gonna kill him unless you feel no pains, is it? Nope, he's dead. And then his next closest buddy also gonna take 2. So he'll die, and this guy will go down to 1 wound. He's kind of up here. 6 attacks on 2s. Ooh, 1 miss. Not bad. And should be strength 6, right? Yeah.
Yes.
3s to wound with twin linked. Boom, you get to reroll the 1 though. The 1 fail. It's not twin linked, is it?
No,
it's just
it's not
4.
anymore.
Yeah. They took it away from me. Feels there's no pains. I feel 4 pains, which does kill off 2 of these guys. Oh, we are not doing well.
Are we winning?
You are. Doing well for Mr. the Trick. It worked! It is faith. The Trickster, how could he do this to me again? I gotta do leadership for the Dark Pact. They listen to us. They're like, we give you a gift and we don't hurt you. I got a few other things to fight back with, so I guess I will. We'll have you pile in there. You'll pile in. You probably make it in a base with 3, so we'll have you go there. You might have done it. We'll say you pile in second. Oh, I know what, you would have gone over here. Probably staying within 2. Yeah, that's 2. 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. We're obviously going to do a Dark Pact, so we have 3 wounds, because we're wounding on 4s here. And then 4s. You, sir, have 6 wounds on him. No AP, though.
Oh, I forgot to do the feel no pains.
On them? Oh, we can go back and do that easily enough.
It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't, that's, shit. What did we kill, 2 guys?
Yeah.
Easy resolve. Do that. Do 2 at a time. Set the 2. Yeah. So I only got 2 through. So 1 guy lives, and then the other guy. Okay, that just means 1 guy comes back, and you get a few more attacks. That's easy enough to fix. That means he gets his 4 chainsword attacks, which is quick to resolve, and then we'll go back to the saves on the swords. All right. Nice. Only 2 hits. All right. 4s to wound. It goes right to my feels no pains. So we got 2 of those. If I can find them. Aha! Makes no difference. We just get the 1 guy back though.
All right.
6 up save on them because no AP with a reroll because the Saga of the Bear. They all fail and then burr. Boom.
Nothing.
Nice. Yeah, because they're split. I killed. They're only 1 wound each.
The only 1 wound each?
Take that, you dogs. 4, 5, 6. And that is what we have left. I get to go with the cultists fighting. I got to do the Dark Pact check on them, actually. They pass. And I'll see what these cultists do. We got the cultists up next. Funny enough, they give up their brutal assault weapon to take the firearm, and thus also leaving them with no melee profile. I'm going to assume 1 of 2 things. The intent is they don't attack at all melee, which is fine with me. But if otherwise, they would just have a single strength 3 hit with hits on a 4, no AP.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna assume that one.
Yeah.
Because people like to roll dice. I personally don't care too much, but I'm curious what the answer to that one is.
They can kick a dog.
They could kick a dog. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna do a Dark Pact naturally. So we have the champion does actually have a brutal assault weapon. So that gives 2 attacks. 4s to hit, no lethal, and now to the Dark Pact. Dark gods, you have forsaken us. We take D3 mortal wounds. 3, oh my god, I got just the champion left. That's hilarious, dude. I love the Dark Pact. Is like, I might like be messing around a little bit this game, guys. And sorry if it comes sorry if it annoys you. But I'm having a lot of fun with the Dark Pact here, and I'm kind of like just learning chaos. But I think this Dark Pact mechanic is the coolest freaking mechanic any army has. I love it to bits. Well, I mean, they tried, I guess, and that will be.
That's you fight back over there.
I got these 2 guys to fight with. I got to figure out what a heavy melee weapon does. Gonna go sustained hits here. Heavy melee weapon. Ooh, nice 4 hits. Wounding on your T5, so 3s to wound. Okay, 4 wounds, -2. 4 ups. I put 1 Terminator down to 2 wounds. Unless you want to put it on that guy, then you have 1 wound. Up to you. 2 wounds, and I'll go with this guy's accursed weapon. Should clarify that the heavy melee weapon there is pretty much a power fist. -2 power fist. But not -1 to hit, I guess. This is the accursed weapon, which is the fancy power weapon. Oh. All right. Dark gods, you have forsaken me. Now we're good. Never mind. We cool. That there is it. So it's not looking super good for me as I have like nothing left. And we're tied up everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, it may look really bad, but let's be real, guys. If I rolled even slightly well on my saves at any point during this game, we would have been okay to go. I didn't. Everything's dead. Everything's going to
Feel no pain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 2 feel no pains. No, yeah. The bear don't protect. Now, in the interest of scoring, you do get secure no man's land for 2 objectives, giving you 5 additional primary secondary points. Unfortunately, one short of overwhelming force for 3 points.
We killed your possessed.
But they're not on an objective.
Oh,
it has to be on an objective. So that cultist, right? Literally off by walk.
Hero cultist, man.
Technically, the Dark Gods are what killed most of my cultists off there, but yeah, all the same. You might as well keep it. You're in a position to accomplish that anyways.
I'm going to get you.
But I am also down by, I have literally 0 victory points. I've only played 1 turn though. And even if I rapid ingressed, I'd have them on my turn, but like, let's see what my cards look like, I guess. Even for like rapid ingress, it's actually sometimes better to not do rapid ingress.
I agree.
Especially for doing tactical, only because the idea is the you don't know what your cards are going to look like. So if you say I rapid ingressed, I don't know, somewhere, and then I drew a card from back there, I'm like, oh, I really wish I didn't do that, you know. So I'm going to draw my cards to take a look. On my turn, I am going to get 5 victory points here. And the problem is Bjorn's super healthy, and I don't really have a good way to deal with him. Even the Obliterators do next to no damage to Bjorn. In fact,
healing.
I think any heals with the dude nearby. I actually think Bjorn is, in my opinion, a trap to attack. You just ignore him. Let him do whatever he wants. And then that way you don't unlock Saga the Bear for the Space Wolf player. But in this case, I tried to. I was close up by 1 wound. Could have rolled a little bit better there, too. Had I killed him, and he didn't attack me back twice, I would have had a little bit more to hit Bjorn back with in the end, but you know, it is what it is there. However, I'm only gonna get 5 victory points on my turn, and I'll be down by 30, and I'm gonna take a look at my cards. It is Storm Hostile Objective and Secure No Man's Land. I could maybe do Storm Hostile Objective, and that's just by deep striking in the back line there, but it's only gonna give me 5 victory points. I'm gonna get mucked up this turn. Everything has to retreat and do nothing, and then get charged on Kase's turn. I think it might seem like a little short here, guys, but
short Baprets are fun sometimes.
it's over an hour long anyway, so people go watch it. We had a lot of fun in the beginning, a lot of jokes and everything.
Yeah.
Vault members, don't forget, we got more Warhammer 40k. If you're either a Vault member or a paid YouTube member, you can check out the links below. It'll be me trying out Ad Mech for the first time against my buddy Kase, playing Space Wolves.
And it turns out you just wipe the floor with Word Bearers. Hey, I could have rolled better. These guys completely, like, realistically, we'll jump into a post game here. They crapped. I couldn't kill that. I couldn't kill anything, no matter what.
Yeah, it was.
Tried to kill Murderfang. Tried to kill that thing.
And you're dealing with Warriorborn and Bear next turn.
Correct. Yeah, I got Warriorborn and Bear active.
That's lethal hits faction wide.
Exactly.
So every 6 is more.
It's looking worse and worse and worse for the Word Bearers. I don't have a whole lot of pieces to play with here. And so, hey man, if I made even some, like 1 or 2 invuln saves on that Lord of Skulls, I'd have a Lord of Skulls fighting these guys. Oh. And then I'd have those Legionnaires pushing up this way or able to help out more back here.
Or just like because it's hover, it just walks up and just chops
right
it
in half. One hit.
That'd be beauty.
It would, but he failed every single save. And sometimes you can't stop that stuff from happening. But we tried. So we're going to pack it in there because Tristan's getting a little tired here too.
He's a sleepy guy.
So we'll call it there and stay tuned for more battle reports in the future.
Yeah, thanks guys.
And Word Bearers, I definitely will be playing more Word Bearers in the future. This is probably the army I've had the most fun reading and learning. I love the way the Necrons play. I love the way the Space Wolves play. But that Dark Pact is so enticing.
Cool. That's
cool. It is a freaking amazing rule.
And guys in the comments, let me know what I could have done better. Just let me know, like, hey, actually this, or I know when you're seeing this, you'll have like you'll know everything about 10th edition. You'll be a master of 10th edition. I'm not.
This is Kase's second game.
Yes. Tristan's messing with the microphone. I'm gonna hold his little arm back. But yeah, please give me any advice, any wolf advice, like and silly advice too. Just be like, like slide your opponent $1 or something weird.
Something maybe that'll help.
Never happen.
I wonder now going forward for Lucas the Trickster. Might be better off doing rhinos because they actually take 12 dudes.
I
know you love the drop pod.
Drop pods, they're so iconic. I'm hoping in the future they let us drop. I'm hoping in the future they let us drop people, and then you can add heroes. Then have Lucas come down the drop pod.
They're going in the direction of power for Sigmar now, where it's like you bring X amount of dudes like reinforced.
Yeah.
Some units could do like one more. Like Longfangs can do 5 + 1. they have the option. That's rare.
Thank you for letting me do this now in 3 editions. So even if I can never do this again, this is pretty cool.
You know what? You get the exception, dude. You can always do the extra model for a drop pod.
And he said that. That's everywhere, guys. So if you see me at a tournament, I get it. My drop pod has an extra seat.
That's got the stamp of approval from Luka at MiniWarGaming.com.
That's official.
Kase's Space Wolves drop pods always have one extra seat for the one homie.
Oh, no, just that one.
Oh, just that.
Just that. No, the other
only
one's
that
not,
one
yeah.
drop pod. Eh? Okay, okay. You could always just do Blood Claws. You don't need Lucas in there. You could have a second squad of Blood Claws and a Rhino. Good.
I gotta buy a Rhino.
And another squad of Blood Claws.
Oh no, I have.
You have that.
I've got Blood Claws.
You got Blood Claws?
I got Blood Claws for days.
Okay. Fair. I am liking the effect of Bjorn. I did like Mr. Murderfang here.
He has smoke too, so if you're trying to shoot him, he can get.
That makes sense. Okay.
He can be really tanky from that too. That -1 to hit, that cover, he can be really useful.
Last game I ran a couple of Redemptors in Bjorn. I think I want to shy away from the Redemptors a little bit and try like the Brutalis Dreadnought out and go with a Murderfang Bjorn. Definitely, I obviously love the Iron Priest. Keep Bjorn going because like Iron Priest ain't bad. Obviously this thing's like pretty good too. And then like I like to run Land Raiders. So that guy can help out Land Raider, help out Bjorn, all that stuff.
I can fly this back.
Correct over there. Get the
there,
+1 to hit
heal
and
up.
everything.
Same thing
too,
with
yeah.
that guy.
I'm liking the Iron Priest. He's got
Iron
good.
Priest
He's got
is
good
awesome.
war gear too. The Hellfrost pistol and the Tempest.
I
Warhammer.
miss can you know like.
We wanted to give a shout out.
Shout out to the triplets who used to lead all my armies. That is Mercury Rain, Iron Roar, and Steel Mane. And yeah, just like having the Iron Priest on the bike. Hopefully they'll be in Legends. They're a Rune Priest, a Wolf Priest, and an Iron Priest respectively. So they even got their names written on the side of their wheels in like, you know, runes.
In Futhark?
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I like it. Yeah, it's like the old. I remember everyone used to have all their characters on. It was so good. It was like
so wonderful.
It was so good to have your Marines on bikes. They were just so fast. Bike Marines definitely like that's like a thing from back in the day. They are shying away from it. Though Chaos. Well, no, you still have a lot of Bike Marines. Only like the Raven Wing from like the what are they called? Dark Angels.
Angel.
Yeah, the Dark Angels get a lot of that stuff.
Scout bikes are like I've seen the rules for them a lot. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that'll be a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
I can do Chaplain on bike. I can do Captain on bike. I'm hoping at least Legends or something hooks me up with my Iron Priest and my Rune Priest on bike.
Let me tell you guys, ain't nothing stopping you from using things like this at home.
Yep.
You can just figure what what's the cost of a bike? 25 points? Pfft, whatever. There you go. Your character's 25 points now. That's all. And you change the movement characteristics. What the heck ever a bike is these days? I think it's 12.
12.
Yeah. There you go. Look, problem solved. Now they get the mounted keyword too. Because that is relevant because they're no longer infantry, so they can't do infantry things, but they still hang out on their bikes. I think bike characters cool. I mean, I've been playing for a while, so like to me, they've been in the game for me, they've been in the game longer than they haven't been, if that makes sense.
I dug them in 8th. That's when I started. That's when I got in on this. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, that was like, I remember so many command squads and bikes back in the day were like, that's like, okay, so here's your Marine List, here's your bike command squad. There's always like a doctor on a bike, a captain on a bike, usually like a chaplain or a psyker on a bike too. In this case, you have both those, yeah. The Iron Priest on the bike, I always thought that the Tech Marine on the bike was the funniest one because he's just ripping around the battlefield, fixing up all the vehicles and everything. Oh, you need me over here?
I like to think he's riding alongside a tank, using his servo arm to like screw it back in.
Just keeping up with the tank?
Pace, just
as the
like
tank's just
reaching
treading over the battlefield.
Just like occasionally shooting a pistol at someone, like, shut up.
He notices something's wrong with the track. He's like, he reaches his hand in there to try and like fix it. Pulls out his pistol, bang, 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 bang.
That's the thought.
It's the most like 80s Space Marine thing I've
This
ever.
is Mad Max, man.
And that's the cool things you get with the bikes. Anyways, folks, that's it for this one. We'll catch you later for some more Warhammer 40k action, where I'm very excited to play both of these factions in the future. So you will definitely be seeing more Word Bearers, a heck of a lot more Space Wolves. I kind of want to try and like focus on Space Wolves, Word Bearers, and Necrons and Death Guard, but that's already 4 armies, so it's gonna be it's hard to find the time for all that, but I'll try my best to. So stay tuned for those games in the future, and as always, happy wargaming, everyone, and toodaloo Kase and tired Tristan here. He's so sleepy.
And if you guys want, SlayerKase on Twitch, lots of D&D, Warhammer, StarCraft content. Love to see you there.
Absolutely. Bye bye, everyone.